Today we're going to be talking about a groundbreaking development in Africa's tech landscape, which is set to revolutionize Africa's position in the tech industry and AI around the world. So let's go. My name is Ambassador Tim Ford Jr. of the African Union AUCS, and I've been living over in East Africa, Tanzania for almost 5 years now, and I help my people invest, rebuild, and return over to the continent of Africa. But today we're going to talk about how this one billionaire is about to change the way AI looks on the continent of Africa. So let's go. So Strive Masiyiwa, the visionary Zimbabwean billionaire and founder of Cassava Technologies, has unveiled plans for Project Mufungi, Africa's first AI factory. The ambitious initiative aims to provide African businesses, researchers, and startups with the computing power needed to develop homegrown AI models, reducing reliance on foreign infrastructure. I want to give you guys a little bit of the backstory on who Strive is and what he's been accomplishing over here on the continent of Africa. The 63-year-old is the founder and owns 38% of the publicly traded Econet Wireless of Zimbabwe, which is one part of his larger Econet group. Also, he has 33% ownership of money transfer firm EcoCash, and he also owns a stake in Liquid Intelligent Technologies and investments in fintech and power distribution firms in Africa. He played a pivotal role in transforming the telecom landscape and actually made the first phone call in Nigeria in 2001. So he's been in the forefront of technology over here on the continent of Africa since the late 90s. He came back over from the West and he decided to use his skills and use his knowledge that he gained to help bring telecommunication to another level over here on the continent of Africa. So by him coming here in the early 90s and doing what he did, he has a certain perspective on the world and where technology is going. So he's been able to position himself in a way to where he can put an AI factory in place because he already knows where the technology is going, where the economy is taking it, where the world is taking AI. So he's seeing what's coming down the horizon and he's positioning himself to take advantage of what's coming down the pipeline. And that's one of the advantages of being first and having an understanding of the time, seeing the future in a sense, but having a way of understanding the forecast and seeing what's coming down the pipeline. That way you can position yourself in a way that no one else can because you have a certain set of knowledge or a particular set of knowledge that other people aren't privy to, not because they don't want to, but because they haven't put the time, the effort, and the energy in. So he's positioned himself in a way that he's taking advantage of the AI boom right now because so many of the companies around the world are taking advantage of what's coming out of Africa. And the main minerals that push the AI revolution, main resources that they need all come from the continent of Africa. So by him putting this factory here, he's going to be able to have a lower price for the minerals that's needed in order to fund what he's going to push. Many of the foreign AI companies will need so many of the resources over here, and they will have to pay more in order to get it over to their countries. But by the continent of Africa having its own AI factory, it will be able to get its own resources and put it to its own factory that will in turn benefit its own continent, which is Africa. Now, currently, Africa relies heavily on data centers, cloud computing, and majority of all the AI platforms on the market are developed and maintained outside of the continent. So at this current moment, the continent of Africa depends solely on the Western world and everyone outside of the continent for its AI software, for its AI training, for everything in regards to AI and its cloud computing. Now, I'm sure there's some places over here with data centers and cloud computing services, but it's not to the level that it will be able to sustain the continent of Africa. So he's trying to position himself in a way with his companies that he can provide a service to the continent of Africa and, of course, reap the benefits of being first in something. The inspiration behind this monumental project traces back to a conversation 7 years ago in Singapore. Masiyiwa recalls a pivotal meeting with Nigeria's richest man, Aliko Dangote, and this man is worth 23 billion USD. And also a part of this conversation was the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo. During their discussion, Obasanjo challenged both entrepreneurs to undertake transformative projects of Africa. Motivated by this challenge, Dangote embarked on constructing a $19 billion refinery, while Masiyiwa began envisioning a technological revolution on the continent. So this is the power of having the right people around you that challenge you, that stretches your mind, that puts you in a way of thinking that other people can't put you in. That was around the president. Two of the richest men on the continent of Africa was around the president, and he's like, do more. Help more people. Let's take it to a whole nother level. Like the power of that. They weren't happy where they are. They aren't just complacent in what they've done and what they've accomplished. They're still looking on how to get better, on how to help more people, on how to stretch and do things on a grander scale. This man started a $19 billion refinery, and he's already worth 23 billion USD. So just think about that. Like, that's another level of thinking that I know many of us can't tap into yet. I'm trying my best to get there. I'm knocking on the door. I'm kicking the doors down. I'm telling you that. But that level of thinking on the continent of Africa is something that we did not know was here. They lied to us and told us that that level of wealth was not here. It wasn't obtainable, and there's not any rich people over here. And you see, based off the conversation that these two men had, that there's men over here, there's brothers and sisters as well over here with this level of wealth that can position themselves and position the continent in a way that it could be beneficial to the entire continent, but the certain level of thinking has to be there to where they want to help the people on the continent. We were lied to and said that there weren't people here, they don't want our back, they don't want to develop the country, they don't want to develop the continent, they just want to take all the money and take all the resources from themselves. But with initiatives like this and with moves like these, you see that our people are trying to put people in position, are trying to strategically position the continent so that they can be a world leader with the resources that they have and with the understanding that they have. We understand the value of technology. We understand where technology is going, where it's been, what it can be, what it's supposed to be, and what it's going to be at the end of the day. So having the vision is one thing, but implementing it and making the moves to make it happen is a whole nother thing. So I'm excited to see where this goes and how it's going to help and benefit the continent of Africa, because AI is something that I've heard that less than 3% of our people are interested in and paying attention to right now. So with this type of initiative, there will be conversations about education. More people will learn about it, and then more people will be able to take advantage of it. And then when more teachers come into it, then be able to teach more people, and more people will learn about the value of AI and how we can use it to our advantage, and don't be afraid of it and think it's going to steal our jobs or anything. Since we're here, got to show y'all some of the products real quick.
This natural body baby. Natural body.
Yeah, natural products.
Natural body.
Yeah.
Natural body.
Yeah. Say,
Baby.
yeah. Come closer. Come.
Baby.
Beachy.
Baby. Karibu.
So while Masiyiwa was envisioning this technological revolution, fast forward to today, Masiyiwa's vision is becoming a reality through a strategic partnership with NVIDIA. The AI factory will leverage NVIDIA's GPU-based supercomputers, enabling faster AI model training and advanced interface capabilities. This collaboration positions Cassava Technology as a key player in Africa's growing AI ecosystem. So he sees the writing on the wall. He understands where Africa is going. He understands where AI is going. And he said the turning point came is when he attended a panel discussion where multiple speakers claimed Africa would remain a mere consumer of AI because the cost of computing power was beyond the continent's reach. So he was at this panel discussion and he heard them say that, and he like, the audacity. I'm a billionaire. I've brought telecommunication over here to the continent of Africa. You're gonna sit here and say in front of me that we can't bring AI over here. All right. So he said, sitting there, I thought to myself, if Aliko can raise 19 billion, sure, I should be able to raise a few $1 billion to get AI compute started in Africa. After all, we already have most of the key components right here in our own companies. So he's sitting there and he's like, y'all gonna sit here and disrespect me and say that we can't do this. And I got all these minerals in my backyard, and I know all these people where I can raise the funds from. My brother said, you know what? challenge accepted. And then this next point, this is the main reason I'm gonna say once again, it's very important that you have the right people around you and beside you when you're telling them your hopes and your dreams. Because after he made the decision within himself, he went to his friends and he said, Masiyiwa revealed that when he later mentioned his idea to Dangote and their mutual friend, Professor Benedict Orama, the president of Afri-Exim Bank, they both encouraged him to pursue it. When I mentioned this to Eliko, the next time we met, this time together with our friend Professor Aramaha of Afri-Exim Bank, they were egging me on to do it. They were like, hey man, hey, go for it, bro, make it happen, man, you can do it. So that's the power of having the right type of people around you. You don't want people around you that say, oh man, are you sure you can do that? Are you sure you can actually make that happen? Are you sure you can do something along those lines? Are you sure? No, you want people that egg you on, that say, hey, let's go do this. You can make this happen. Let's go build this. You need my help. How can I help you, man? So they egged him on and told him to go ahead and do it. And now here we are in 2025, and it's about to come to life. So the initial rollout of the Project Mufungi is slated to start on June 2025 in South Africa, with plans to expand into Egypt, Kenya, Morocco, and Nigeria. By harnessing a pan-African high-speed fiber optic network and sustainable data centers, the AI Factory aims to deliver AI as a service, empowering local enterprises to innovate and compete on a global scale. Let's go, man. Let's go for the continent of Africa, man. Let's go, man. Hey, it's coming to life. We're making it happen. And the entrepreneurs and the leaders and the movers and shakers are putting things in place so that we can have the infrastructure, so that things can be built. I hope y'all see what's going on. I hope y'all understand and see the writing on the wall, and y'all position yourselves. Start learning about AI so that you can use it to your advantage and start teaching people too, if that's something that you want to do as well. This is a great opportunity. I hope you guys really understand what's going on right now. This initiative is more than just a technological advancement. It's about fostering digital independence and nurturing local talent. By providing the necessary infrastructure, Project Mufungi enables Africans to build, train, and deploy AI solutions tailored to address the continent's unique challenges. No one can answer and train AI the way that it needs to be trained for the continent other than someone that's from the continent and know what the continent needs. So it's important that our people position themselves and learn how to use these tools. AI is nothing but a tool in order to push us forward as a people during this digital revolution that we're a part of right now as a people. Learning AI could help you take your business to such a level that you cannot even explain. If you utilize the tool and the resource of AI, you will be able to position yourself in a way that many people cannot understand right now. It's deeper than just having an AI factory out here right now. If you understand the components of AI and understand how it moves and learn the way that it operates, you can position yourself as an expert if you only get 6 months worth of knowledge, because right now it's still new in a sense. Like, it's still advanced, but it's still new in a way to the continent where you can actually teach a lot of people if you just began to do your research now. If you begin to study now, if you begin to become an expert now, because all it takes is repetition. Take your time, learn it, sit down, watch the videos, find you somebody on here that you can trust, that you feel comfortable with, that you can sit down and watch their content and take in. You sitting down watching me right now because you want to learn about Africa, or you learning about this new move that our brother, I'm not going to keep calling this man a brother, he's our grandfather. Grandfather, Mr. Masiyiwa, keeps moving and doing and what he's doing for us as a people. So what's going on right now is a revolutionary movement. It's time for us to position ourselves properly. They're not trying to make solutions to things that they don't see that's going to be of value. AI is changing the world. So the fact that he's putting this over here on the continent of Africa, do you think billionaires play with their money? Do you think they just gonna, I'm just gonna play with it and throw it over there? No, they're very strategic with what they're doing. So think about that and position yourself properly. If you're one of the people who are down talking AI and don't understand what it really is, do some research and understand that it's a tool to help you get to where you're trying to go. So remove the negative mindset about it and understand everything is a tool for us out here. If you use it properly, it's a tool for you to get to where you need to go. But last, Strive Masiyiwa's journey exemplifies the power of visionary leadership and strategic collaboration. Inspired by his peers like Dangote and guided by mentors like Obasanjo, Masiyiwa is paving the way for Africa's technological renaissance. So he's paving the way and helping Africa get connected and stay connected to the world, stay connected to technology, and learn and overcome the leaps and bounds of setbacks that we've been forced to be upon as a people. I'm admiring what this brother is doing. I'm grateful to have learned about him. I'm gonna look more into his story and learn about what he's doing and who he is, because this is something that's amazing, and we don't hear too much about these type of people and these type of things that's been done on the continent. So hey, let me know what you guys think about Strive Masiyiwa and the moves that he's making over here on the continent of Africa by putting these different factories in place to revolutionize AI and help the continent to level up to the level that it needs to be. So hey, comment in the comment box and let me know what you guys think. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can keep coming back and staying tuned to the content that we have going on. So I will continue to keep bringing you guys updates about what's going on the continent of Africa, about the history that I learned, and the influential people and the amazing things that they're doing to help push forward the continent of Africa, just like this video about the AI factories that's coming into place. And also, if you're thinking about coming over to the continent of Africa, I have a free course and a free document for those who are interested, and I offer consultations as well, and we offer Swahili courses too for those who are interested. If you're thinking about coming over here to East Africa so that you can learn the language of Swahili and you can be competent while you do your work over here, all right? So if you need any of those resources, click the link in the description box and you can have access to those, okay? And once again, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for your time, thank you for your attention, and let's strive to be like our grandfather, Mr. Strive Masiyiwa, and build something for our people, with our people, so that we can leverage what we have as a people and elevate ourselves together, all right? Y'all be safe out there. Don't let them take your shalom. Peace. Stay focused. Hey, keep doing what you need to do, all right?